Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Doodles. You're watching the Doodles Show, and today is the very first episode of the Doodles Show in 2017. Unfortunately, a very slow news day, though. As you can imagine, everyone is out doing things with their family and friends over the New Year period. However, there is one huge news story, and that is LeafyIsHere is quitting YouTube. That is right, guys. LeafyIsHere, one of the biggest content creators of recent times, is quitting the website. However, it's not going to be permanent, but it is going to be for a little while. A lot of you guys will know, since about the summer, Leafy's channel has been on a constant decline, especially after the iDub situation. LeafyIsHere has been pretty much consistently losing subscribers day after day, and his view count has just dropped. Before the iDub situation, he was gaining about 120 million views a month, and now he's averaging between 10 and 30. Although that is still huge numbers and more than most of us will ever hit. In terms of his growth, even 6 months ago, it is just a huge decline. And Leafy was making approximately $200,000 to $250,000 a month before the iDub situation, and although he's now probably still making between $10,000 and $50,000, which is more than most of us will ever see in 1 month, things are just not going very well. And there's been a lot of speculation about whether this is people getting fed up of his content and unsubscribing, or whether maybe YouTube is doing something behind the scenes to try and destroy Leafy's channel. It did appear at first that people just saw the iDub thing, realised Leafy just wasn't entertaining anymore, and unsubscribed. But it seems that 6 months on or 5 months on, it is still happening, and that can't be just because of the whole iDub thing. There's been a lot of speculation recently about whether maybe YouTube are unsubscribing people and basically trying to just kill off his channel. However, I think if YouTube want to do that, they could just give him a few copyright strikes, because most of the videos could be classed as bullying if you really want to go down that route. So they could take him down that way, but maybe they don't want to experience the backlash that they'll get from it, so they sort of want to slowly just get him off the website from his own free will. So who knows what will happen, but I think Leafy is making a very smart decision, because his views are still going to come in as they are at the minute, and he's still got enough money. He probably never has to do YouTube again and could just comfortably live the rest of his life if he chose to and he was smart with his money. But if he takes a little bit of time off, he'll sort of let it all die down. Hopefully his subscriber loss will sort of even out, and then he can come back and hopefully build up his channel again. So who knows what will happen? Will this be the end of LeafyIsHere? Will this break kill his channel? Can he come back for it? Who knows, but I'm sure we will all be watching to find out. Right, this next story comes from Tommy C from Shot From The Point. Yesterday, I mentioned that the H3H3 podcast, which is the new podcast with Tommy C, Clown and Dead on Dave, passed over 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. I also mentioned that Colossal Was Crazy passed over 300,000 and Dead on Dave passed over 5,000 subscribers. Today, Tommy C has passed over 35,000 subscribers. So a lot of good things happening for these guys at the minute, especially with the H3H3 podcast coming in the next week or so. Things are really looking up, and I can see that these three guys are going to be the rising stars of 2017, and I'm really looking forward to see what comes out of the H3H3 podcast. I just want to quickly just shout Tommy C out and just say congratulations for your achievement. I've only been watching him a few months, and his channel's been growing rapidly, and I can't wait to see what these guys do over the coming year in 2017. Right, this next story. Over the past couple of months, there's been a huge trend going on with the glowing knife challenge, where people are heating knives up and just cutting through things. Mr. Gear made this popular. His channel absolutely blew up by him just heating a knife up and just chopping through things. People seem to love it, and as you can imagine, a load of YouTubers have jumped on the bandwagon too. And one of the most recent ones is Sniperwolf. She has started to make these in the hopes of cashing in and raking in that YouTube money. But the best has to be the recent video from H3H3 Productions and iDubbbz. In typical H3 and iDubbbz fashion, they just took this concept and they just ran with it, took it to the extreme, and just took the absolute piss out of it. It's one of my most favourite videos I've seen in a while. I had so much fun watching that video. I highly recommend you go check it out. I'll leave a link down below in the description box. But as you can imagine, with those two crazy bastards in the same room, they just took this to the extreme. It's so funny, guys. I highly recommend you go check it out. So as I said, that will be down below in the description box too. So right, that is the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, very slow news day, but as you can imagine, not much is going on over the New Year period. And although I told you to go check out the H3 video, my suggestion of the day is actually Jassy J's cover of Metallica's Spit Out the Bone. A very good cover. I actually created the bass and drum track for this one, and it's really cool to see the finished video finally up on YouTube. I had so much fun watching it. I had so much fun creating it. So if you like Metallica or you like metal music in general, please go check it out. Subscribe to Jassy, leave a like on the video, and if you want to see what I do on my other channel where I do a lot of music stuff as I'm a musician, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Link will also be in the description box down below. And if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new to the Doodles Show, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the future videos, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.